Hey, what's good? This is an accurate depiction of who I am, and who I am is just a regular guy graduating this year, class of Bethune 2014. I am not that interesting, so this will not be about me, but instead, I am here to share a story with all of you. This story begins from where I originate, and where I originate is Silver Springs Public School, a school located off the intersection of Kennedy and Finch, and it is honestly quite a garbage school. We are known for our academic failures, whereas this other character comes from Kennedy Public School, a school that is recognized for its academic achievements. So how did we meet? Girls volleyball. Our school was new to volleyball, and the girls were inexperienced, and we were playing volleyball competitively for the first time. We looked a bit like this. We looked new and garbage and inexperienced, whereas all the Kennedy girls, each one of them, looked like monsters. They were intimidating, they looked skilled, and they looked like the opposite of us, so they crushed us 25-0. But after that, a bond was formed between the Kennedy girls and the Silver Springs girls. So in Silver Springs, every Friday, we would have this thing called badminton night. Just a chill night where everybody would just play badminton in the gym. This is me and my boy, John Lee, just casually hitting shuttlecocks around and having fun. But on this Friday, our volleyball girls decided to invite the Kennedy girls over to chill. I don't know what they were doing, but here they were. And they came, they trudged into our gym. And when someone who's not from your school comes to your school, you notice. So John Lee and I noticed, and we looked over to the gym entrance. There were 5 girls who came in, but out of the 5, I only noticed one of them. Why? To this day, I still don't know. Maybe it was the funny way she walked, or maybe it was the way she was fashion cramming, wearing a blue top paired with black jeans, or maybe it was because she had a red bun on her head. I'm not sure. So, my friends introduced me to all of them, and when I looked at Miss Red Bun, I distinctly remember saying something stupid like, "Hi, you're pretty." And that took a lot of guts, because when you're in grade 8 and you compliment another grade 8 that you didn't know, you are quite a big deal. The response I got was, well, you're okay. So that made me speechless, and as soon as I heard that, I just went back to badminton with my boy John Lee, and as soon as badminton night was over, I just hurried out of the building and did not want to see her. My friends, however, told me she was going to be at Bethune next year, just like me. Although I went to Silver Springs, I did recently move at the time, and my home school was changing to Bethune. Because all Kennedy kids went to Bethune, I could meet her there. I'm sure that's what they thought, that I would be excited to see Miss Red Bun again. But in my head, I was just like, okay, high school is a huge place, I won't see her anyways. So that's what I thought, and that's exactly what happened. I never saw Miss Red Bun ever in Bethune, and I was starting to wonder whether she even attended Bethune or not. But until March 9, 2014, my friend had a get together and people were just talking. I was talking to a friend, not even a friend, an acquaintance at the time. You know, just friendly little talk about nothing, boring talk, type of convo that you won't even remember. But as I was talking to her, I couldn't help but notice a facial feature about her, this mole underneath her right eye. Then it hit me. That mole seemed familiar because I had seen it before, back in 2010. Badminton night at Silver Springs. This was the same mole that Miss Red Bun had sported underneath her right eye. Yes. It was that one mole right underneath that right eye, right there. And at that point, it was clear. I had to try and get to know her. And to my luck, we happened to have spares together, and we managed to hang out a lot. Through the spares, we got closer, and soon we started to chill even outside of spare. Went to movies together, went to get bubble tea, talked a lot more often, almost every day, whether it be social media or late night phone calls. I can say we are pretty darn close as of now. But before anything, you guys are probably wondering who might this individual be. I, of course, did not take art, but it shouldn't be a hard task to draw her. She grew up and she does not rock a red bun anymore, but she kind of looks like this. Obviously, there are other things and questions that I'm willing to know and ask, but one is really, really prominent right now. So, Si Wen Liu, will you please turn around?